Yo, what's up, Peanut Gallery? Welcome to last week's review in football. This is my weekly review show of last week and what happened. Just so you guys know, we go through my fantasy Premier League, what happened there, my superbru picks, which is a score prediction game for Premier League, and we go through my betting slips and to see how I did. So just quickly starting off with fantasy Premier League, I did not have a good week. I've got to be honest, guys. This was quite terrible. I'm sorry. This was very, very bad. I mean, Zaha captain, really. Jimenez with the own goal. Sterling did nothing. Aubameyang did nothing. Obafemi got a goal. And a goal. Walker Peters on the bench of 6 points. Eesh, this was not a good week, guys. This was really, really not a good week. Yeah, I've already made changes and that kind of thing for next week. However, I'm most likely going to be playing my wild card on Saturday morning, because that way we'll have a better idea of what's going on with the league and the transfers and that kind of thing. I might wait an extra week because there is something they're doing, a weird thing this season with the transfer window, where they're actually allowing, I think, an extra 9 days where teams within the English Football League can transfer within themselves. So there might be a few ins and outs in that time as well. So yeah, but as we can see, not a very good week for me in Fantasy Premier League. And now moving on to my superbru picks, and yeah, as you can see, same situation on the right there. That's not been a good week for me, guys. It really hasn't with my predictions for the Premier League. Just quickly going through them. So I said United versus Brighton would be a 1-1 draw. United ended up winning that 3-2. A little controversially, but honestly for me quite agreed, and the community correctly predicted that. Everton versus Palace. Yeah, I said that it was close. I said it would be 3-1 to Everton, was 2-1, and most of the community agreed. And then West Brom versus Chelsea. I mean, I don't think not many people, as you can see, predicted a draw. There's either a win or for West Brom or Chelsea, and very 1.29% of players predicted a draw. Yeah, I don't think many people would have predicted 3-3. Next up, Burnley versus Southampton. I said this would be 0-0. Southampton ended up winning it 1-0. Bit of an upset. Also, Ings scored in the 5th minute, if I'm not mistaken. So, yeah, they ran out winners there. And Sheffield versus Leeds, I said it would be a draw. It was pretty even. Apparently, the community thought Leeds would win, and Leeds won 1-0. Well, fair play to them. I guess I'm underestimating Leeds this season. And then the bottom there, you see Tottenham versus Newcastle. I said it would be 3-0 to Spurs. It was a 1-1 draw. Yeah, quite an unexpected result there. And then moving on to City versus Leicester, probably for me the biggest upset of the season so far is Leicester, not just beating, but pretty dominantly beating City. A very big upset, 5-2. City giving away 3 penalties. Pretty big. I said City would win 3-1. They lost 5-2. So fair play to Leicester. And also another big upset, Wolves losing to West Ham 4-0. So 2 relatively favoured sides coming off really badly this weekend. Also, there was a pretty big upset. I said Wolves would win 2-1. And then moving on to Monday's matches, you've got Fulham versus Aston Villa. I said Villa would win, but I thought it would be 1-0. Fulham struggling this season, really, really struggling. And Villa not doing as badly as I thought they would. I thought Villa would end very bottom of the league, and currently they're sitting 4th. So, yeah, we might have got that one wrong, boys. And then last game of the weekend, I said Liverpool and Arsenal would draw 2-2. I was correct in saying there would be 4 goals, but there were 3-1 to Liverpool. It was a good game. I watched this one. I thoroughly enjoyed it. Liverpool definitely the better team. Lacazette's to blame for that result, in my opinion. So fair play to Liverpool. But yeah, Arsenal should have at least got a draw there. And so looking at my betting slips, as you can see, not too bad this past week. I had 3 out of my 7 slips come off with wins. That big one, we're gonna look at what happened with that big one, because I was close, guys. I was so close to making bank. It was a lot of fun though. And yeah, let's quickly dive in and see where things went right and where things went wrong quickly. So starting off with my win slips, the first one during the week, I correctly guessed that Milan would win, and so would Galatasaray. And then my weekend betting slip, I correctly guessed that Doncaster would win and Monaco would win. So overall, really proud of and happy with my win slips. Now looking at my double chance slips, my week double chance slip came off. I was happy. I'm proud. I didn't have great odds there, but ended up coming out on top. So no complaints for me there. But this one, guys, this one annoyed me so much. So as you can see, I was doing so well, and then Accrington Stanley actually lost against Oxford. I think the score was they didn't just lose, they got beaten pretty badly. But as you can see, it was the only one I got wrong. I was so close to being fully right there, guys. I was so close to getting it all. The only thing that would have made this slightly less is Cheltenham Town didn't play against Grimsby due to a couple of Cheltenham Town players testing positive for that virus, for that thing that we're not allowed talking about apparently on YouTube. So yeah, it's unfortunate, guys, but hey, that's the way it goes. Then looking at my Premier League slip, I didn't go for anyone specifically to win outright in this slip, but going down through it, you'll see, this wasn't a great for me with regards to my Premier League predictions. I said Burnley would win or draw here. Southampton ended up winning. I said Sheffield would win or draw against Leeds. Leeds won. I said City would win or draw against Leicester, and Leicester won. And Wolves to win, but West Ham ended up coming out on top. So yeah, not the greatest weekend for me with regards to my Premier League stuff, guys. And then moving on to my outside bet chance slips, I initially had Leyton Orient versus Spurs, and Leyton Orient to beat Spurs, but unfortunately that match got called off. So I had to find the match to bet on that was an outside chance. And so I ended up going with Chelsea versus Barnsley and actually trying to predict the correct score. I thought Chelsea would win 4-1. Chelsea ended up thumping them 6-0, so it didn't win there. And then I try to be cute and try and do the same thing with regards to Chelsea's match against West Brom for this last weekend. I said Chelsea would win 2-0, thinking that Mendy would start, thinking that Chelsea would be a little bit more secure at the back. Didn't quite happen that way, so yeah, lost my outside chance slip there. But overall, we actually made a profit this week. Not a huge one, but 1 rand and I think 8 cents or 3 cents. But yeah, I'm happy. I'm happy with that. We're still hitting on about even. I think we're on minus 34 cents at the moment, so I'm not complaining. We are 3 weeks into this now, and the fact that we are still in and around even means that, yeah, I'm doing not too bad. I'm hedging my bets well. If we can get a couple of those big bets where I just missed out on, like this last week, where it was 1 rand to win like 73. 1 or 2 of those over the next like couple months, we're flying high, guys. We're flying high. So anyway, that's it for the week. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will be seeing you around. Cheers.